honestly don't feel that anybody gets married to get divorced, because that's a silly way of looking at things. Why waste your time building up a relationship or a business just to get rid of it? Doesn't make very much sense. But as I found out in these 40 plus years of life, things happen. Or as the classic rap album The Roots entitled their own masterpiece, things fall apart. This is the case with Tia Mowry and her relationship with Cory Hardrick. Now, if you guys can remember, 2 years ago in October 2022, she and Cory Hardrick divorced, or she at least filed for divorce. And there was a lot of humility that the brother Cory Hardrick had. He still came to her defense. He loves his family. He loves her. These are the things that he said, okay? And Tasha K tried to get an interview with Cory Hardrick to discuss the Tia Mowry situation. And this was his response.
Tia just won't let this man. Cory, I'm gonna have to tell Cory, because me and Cory be in a DM and we be chatting it up, okay? Now, this is what I'm finna tell Cory, because I'm just trying to figure out, when is he gonna say something? Cory has got to say something. Give me a second for a second. Cory had it. Okay. Cory, hold on for a second. The last message me and Cory had was, I appreciate you, Tasha. I'm just private and I've always been. People love negativity and the makeup on these blogs, and I'm a real one, says Cory to me. Haven't had one smear on my name. Been working 25 years consistently. God is preparing me for something major, that's all I know. I will forever protect Tia and my babies. I'll get through it in Jesus' name. No weapon shall be formed against me. That's what Cory said to me when I said, hey, you just gonna let her come out here and just say you ain't gonna say nothing, man? And that's what real men do.
Now, this is notwithstanding the fact that she still is going on subliminal tirades on the Next Act reality show, with the majority of the parts about this show being about Cory Hardrick. And a lot of people are finding this to be very distasteful, simply because the man has not responded to her in any way that's negative. Now, he has every right to most likely do it now, but he just won't do it. He won't stoop to that level. But unfortunately, she's stooping to that level. And it's not just Cory Hardrick that she's doing this with. She's also doing it with her own twin sister, Tamara, and her must have some level of a strained relationship that might be very arduous, to say the least. And this new show that all of us knew about that was coming out, she's going to admit something that is very interesting.
She said that she didn't know that a reality show was coming out. You were doing one, so is there a reason why you didn't tell him?
That's normal. I mean, do you tell your brother and your sister everything?
Well, I do tell him anytime I get a new job or something of significance.
You know, it's something that just happens. I mean, I found out something about my brother the other day and he didn't tell me. It's just, I feel like, you know, like I said, we have...
This is significant.
Yeah, but like I said, I think it's normal, you know, for you not to tell everyone everything. It doesn't mean anything, you know. There's nothing loaded, you know, with that, I guess. You know, it is, she's living her life, I'm living my life, you know, we don't have to tell each other everything, and that's very normal.
Did you guys hear that? She just admitted to the entire world that her sister had no idea about this show. And she was like, well, there are many people out there that are relatives and they don't know about everything, and they don't know about this, and they don't know about that, and they don't know about this or that. And, you know, me listening to this, and I'm just thinking to myself, I mean, I have several brothers, and, you know, whenever I have something major going on in my life, they would know about it, even if we don't talk every day. I had a video that hit almost 1 million views with the Cat Williams situation. And my older brother, who we don't even talk almost every month, he knew about that, all right? And he lives in Los Angeles. So even my own brother understands what I'm trying to do, and I'm in a whole different country, a whole different time zone, and everything like that. The only way that this can be explained on the behalf of Tia Mowry is that Tia Mowry is just such an unlikable person, and nobody cares about her like that, that her sister doesn't want anything to do with her. And that is the case because you're so drama filled, you're such a terrible person, you're not easy to be around, And this is the reason why you and her are not close. I don't care if he's talking about, well, you know, people differ. No, she doesn't want to deal with you because you have too many problems. And it seems to be the case with her. A lot of opportunities surrounding Tia Mowry are not necessarily opening up. It's been a while since she's been on the sister thing. Her sister was on the rail, and in her mid 40s, the only thing that she has popping is, hey, I get to talk about Cory Hardrick. And I would say if she wasn't married to Cory Hardrick, her career would have been done a long time ago, even though she at the time was doing better than him. His career is still on the up and up, and the reason why is Cory Hardrick just has more to offer to the industry. Let me kind of go into this. You know, I've been covering entertainers, actors, social media people for a long time. I've seen them come and go. Here's what I can tell you is it doesn't necessarily matter what you feel that you have to offer, other people or how great you are. A lot of entertainers are celebrities and the same problems happen over here in Africa. They believe that, because they were once hot or once popular or once famous, they have some clout, that the whole world owes them something all the time. And they keep forgetting that every year somebody new comes into the game, okay? Every year somebody new is on the scene. Every year somebody new is offering the industry something. They could be offering your wife something. And you're never gonna have to stop proving why you ought to be considered in your life. I don't care what you think. And Tia Mowry honestly feels that in the industry that she's in, and she has like 13 million Instagram followers, that's enough, okay? She doesn't need to do anything. She's Tia Mowry, and if you want to deal with her, you need to come around with this level of money, right? And I can understand that. But that might not work for a personal relationship. And Tia Mowry doesn't even have a relationship to offer her own sister. How can she have a relationship to offer a man? This is completely what black men are talking about with certain women in the community, when we're talking about a level of entitlement towards a relationship. And again, that might have been the case 30 years ago, 20 years ago, when the whole world was at your hands or at your disposal, but you just don't have anything to offer anybody anymore, and it shows. And you're running people and you're pushing people out of your life. Most people are silly like that. They can have a good opportunity, and sometimes people get lucky in life, and we're gonna have to be honest about that. A lot of the things that you might get in your life that you have an opportunity to get may have come because luck. Some NBA players didn't get drafted high. They end up at a really good organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers. How many times do we see the Pittsburgh Steelers the last 25 years just, take all of these guys who are not highly talented, in college, and then these guys become great players. Good coaching staff, good system, a good franchise to play for. And this is why you see the Steelers, no matter who it is, and take somebody like Ryan Clark, who's now on podcasts and everything like that, hey, can have a Pro Bowl level career because of the good coaching and the good situations. And a lot of that has to deal with luck, right? But also, a lot of that has to deal with how you are as a person. And you can just mess up your opportunity because you're silly and you're not really taking things to the level that you should. And again, this seems to be Tia Mowry's problems. And so the more we look at it, the more we're like, damn, Cory Hardrick, we're actually glad that she left you. We can't even wait until you pop out and step out with a new chick. Like, if Cory Hardrick ever starts dating anybody, it doesn't matter what she looks like. It won't matter if she's white. It won't matter if she's black. Everybody's going to celebrate that relationship. Everyone will celebrate that because people are going to be so happy he's away from her. And hey, people are going to be also happy that, I hate to say this, that maybe certain parts of her career or romantic interests are going to be on the decline. And it's going to be all of her fault. You can't even get along with your own sister, your ex-husband, your opportunities seem to be limited, and the only thing you can monetize is talking down on a person that loved you. It's not looking good, Tia. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.